Well. The Gypsy's at it again, making another video. Who would have ever thought? Anyways, today's a good day. Today's a great boxing day. Whether you're a hater of Tyson Fury or you're a hater of Wilder, there's plenty of haters of Wilder, as you can see from the press conference. You got like a bunch of boos for our American heavyweight, for crying out loud. Call it what you want about the guy, man. You hate him or not, man. Come on, stop. You gotta get excited for the fight and stop booing on your American champion. No matter how much of a pussy he is, no matter how much of a whatever he is, you know what I mean? You still gotta defend him, bro. What kind of gay ass shit is that? They're booing our own fucking champion. Why? Because he's black? Come on, man. Stop with that racist crap. Anyways, I got one thing to say about this fight, bro. The reason why I'm making this video, I don't want neither one of these guys to lose. I'm gonna be real with you. I like both of these dudes. I'm a big fan of both of them. And if one of them gets knocked out, whether it's my boy, the Gypsy King, or the Bronze Bomber, yeah, Bomb Squad, I don't want to do that shit. Fuck, I don't want to yell. Anyways, if it's either one of those guys losing, man, they're gonna lose that aura over them, man. That aura of invincibility. You know what I mean? It's like that Mike Tyson, you know, when Mike Tyson lost, that he lost that invincibility against Buster Douglas. They're gonna lose. Yeah, it's not, you know, I was like a baby when that was happening, that fight between Tyson and Buster Douglas. But I know a lot of other fighters back in my time where, you know, when they lost that aura. They lost that invincibility. That it just you know, it's not the same anymore. You're not gonna look at these guys either way. That's why I don't want either one of these guys to lose. Let it be another fucking draw for all I care. You know, it'd be more interesting that way. But they're obviously gonna be a winner. Someone's O has to go. I would say, man, I don't want to pick, man, but that's why I never want to make this video about who I think is going to win, not who I want is going to win. But, you know, I'm going to go with history of boxing. Usually, the boxer beats the puncher in the second because they adapt better. But you can never, ever count Wilder's right hand. And these suckers like, what's that fucker's name? Mark, who thinks less of Wilder. And a bunch of other what's McGregor, whatever they call him. Yeah, cocksucking McGregor. Whatever, yeah, any one of these guys, bro, they doubt this guy's abilities, even his ability to fight. His fight IQ ain't fucking, it's not low, bro. I mean, it's pretty high up there. Just because he relies a lot on his fucking knockout does not mean shit. You know what I mean? It don't mean shit, bro. Like, it's that sometimes he knows, like Ortiz adapted in the second fight a lot, you know, a lot. He came up with a better game plan, came on lighter and shit. It's not like Wilder couldn't do anything. He just relied completely on his right hand, and rightfully so. You know why? Because you suckers don't know, this guy hits even harder than before. Yeah, even harder than before. Even harder than when he fought Tyson Fury the first time. This is a scary Wilder that we're facing. That thing is facing right now. Tyson Fury is facing. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets finished. If he gets caught and finished, it's not surprising at all. This is a more dangerous. 230, coming in 230. Tyson Fury at 270. Tyson Fury 270 is also dangerous. Very dangerous. I think he came in 270, around 270. Or against Schwartz, I'm not sure exactly. That's where he was hitting. His punches had a lot more stank. But this is a boxing match. I think another thing about Tyson Fury is, you hit him once, you take him down. That same punch ain't gonna fucking do the same amount of damage the next time around. It's a mental thing. You guys gonna find that out in this fight. It's a mental thing. You're gonna find that out. He's gonna take those shots better. It's like they both get better, and that's the crazy thing. This is what makes this fight super exciting. Super exciting. For the casuals to the fucking boxing fanatics, this is a motherfucking fight of the ages, and I'm telling you right now, you guys gonna find out why AJ does not belong in this fucking category. I don't put AJ up here. Not because I hate on AJ. I just don't. It's just realistically, they talk about that fight with him and fucking Ruiz, the second one. Dude, you got saved multiple times in that fight. I can't respect your fucking win. You know what I mean? There's no way I can respect that win. I respect the fact that you came in bouncing around like I expected you to do to win the fight. But I don't expect you being protected by the ref. I don't respect by a lot of things about what you did to Parker. Dude, that fight, throw AJ aside, man. You know what I mean? It's all about fucking Wilder and Fury here. And I hope Fury fights the likes of... if Fury wins or if Wilder wins, whichever, I hope they fight the other suckers, the Dillian Whites and the AJs. You know what I mean? And Dillian White, I got something to say about Dillian White too. Before I make my prediction, Dillian White, you have no reason to think you're top dog over Ruiz. You got beat. You got knocked out by the guy that he knocked out. So you should have no mouth over fucking Ruiz. Ruiz is the one who calls the shots. You don't call shit, and that's why the fight didn't happen. You were trying to call shots just like how you did try to call shots over Parker. You trying to call shots over fucking Ruiz, and Ruiz didn't accept your little bullshit. That's all it is. And the same thing goes with that's all I was gonna say. Yeah, that's why the fight never happened. But that's why the fight's not happening, and you're fighting Povetkin instead of Ruiz, because I think Ruiz could fuck him up, man. But I'm not saying Dillian White has no shot against him. Dillian White, if he boxes and moves like AJ did, then he has a shot. If he does not, then he gets slept. Ruiz can put him down. It's not hard for Ruiz. Ruiz is a stronger guy. He's the more tougher, better chin individual in the fight and the story. Would you like to believe that shit, right? He's a better boxer too. He just has to come in and be more dedicated, unlike he wasn't in the second fight with AJ. Anyhow, all that shit aside, this is me just going through an overview of all the heavyweights. Not all the heavyweights, some of the heavyweights in the heavyweight division because I didn't make videos on him. So all that shit aside, you know what I mean? People are gonna come up with the excuse with Parker and this. Parker, he beat Parker. Okay, he beat Parker. How did he beat him? He beat him by decision in a close fight. Unlike fucking most people think Ruiz will beat Parker. So what do you have here? White has no voice over fucking Ruiz just because of one fight. Yes, one fight makes a huge difference. It doesn't matter how many good names you have on your record. If you have one guy that he beat as a champion, he was a former champion. Were you a former champion, White? No, I don't think so. So I don't hate White. I'm just saying what's real, and he plays that game. You know what I mean? He plays the game like he is the top dog and he brings the money, and he should be the one that's A side. So that's BS, and all who believe in that shit are a bunch of wankers, as they like to call it in Great Britain, Great Beaten, whatever it is. Anyways, my prediction for this fight, my mind is telling me that you never doubt my boy, the Gypsy King, and he might, just might. If the fight doesn't go 12, he might finish him at 10. The 10th round, and by countering the fuck out of him at close range, sticking his arm out to avoid the right hand. Most likely, he's sticking his left arm out, right? No, that's not his left. It's his, which one that he throws with? Let me try and remember. Left arm, right arm. If he fights Southpaw, he can... Yeah, if he fights Southpaw, he can make it... Most likely his fight's going to be Southpaw. He can fight both ways, but he's going to fight Southpaw, and he's going to make him miss in that position. But he can make him miss in the other position too, orthodox as well, with the arm sticking out. Whichever position he's in, he sticks his arm out like he was doing. And then another thing about it is the arm positioning, where Wilder, his arm is like up here, how Ben Davis and Tyson Fury's coach was talking about before his former coach. If his arm is up here, he's not dangerous. When his arm is all the way down here, that's when he's dangerous. Obviously the right hand, not the left, But that's another thing that's going to give Tyson Fury an edge over him. It's going to make it obvious when Wilder's about to throw. If it's where his arm's positioning is where, is going to be the case. So, anyways, round 10, that's what the Gypsy King is talking. That's what my heart's telling me. Gypsy out, baby.